Hey everyone, David here, and the Pac-12 is suing among the West by taking it to federal court over millions in exit fees. But the Mountain West Commissioner just released a statement, which I'll get to that in a moment. As NBC's Nicole Orbach noted, the Pac-12 has filed a lawsuit against the Mountain West in federal court over millions in exit fees that the Mountain West is owed, arguing that a poaching penalty is unlawful horizontal resisting on competition. NBC Sports has obtained a copy of the filing. The Pac-12 acknowledges that Utah State was admitted as a member yesterday in the document. Also says the Mountain West asked for $30 million from Oregon State and Washington State to extend the football scheduling agreement. Was at stake up to $55 million in penalty fees that the Pac-12 had to pay for taking 5 Mountain West schools after signing a schedule agreement earlier in the year that included those poaching penalties. Now, as I said, the Mountain West Commissioner just released a statement with Gloria Nevarez, the Commissioner of the Mountain West. She just released a statement that says, "It's my responsibility to protect the conference and always keep in best interest in mind," said Mountain West Commissioner Gloria Nevarez. The Pac-12 conference is challenging a controversial provision that is explicitly agreed to and acknowledged was essential to the Mountain West Conference's willingness to enter a schedule agreement, while advised by sophisticated legal counsel. The provision was put in place to protect the Mountain West Conference from this exact scenario. It was obvious to us, everyone across the country, that the remaining members of the Pac-12 were going to try to rebuild. The fees at issue were included to ensure the future visibility of the Mountain West and to allow our member institutions to continue providing critical resources and opportunities for our student athletes. At no point in the contracting process did the Pac-12 contend that the agreement that it fairly entered into violate any laws. To say the Mountain West was taking average of the Pac-12 could not be further from the truth. The Mountain West Conference wants to help the Pac-12 schools and student athletes while not at the expense of the Mountain West. The Pac-12 has taken average of our willingness to help them and enter a schedule agreement to full acknowledgement and legal counseling understanding of their obligations. Now they have carried out their plan to recruit certain Mountain West schools. They want to walk back what they legally agreed to. There has to be a consequence to this type of actions. Now, as CBS, Sohina Sorya and Dennis Starr noted, in previous weeks, the league has added 5 schools from the Mountain West: Boise State, Colorado State, San Diego State, Fresno State, and Utah State. Under this agreement, the Pac-12 will owe more than $50 million before even taking into account exit fees for each school. The MWC imposed this poaching penalty at a time when the Pac-12 was desperate to schedule football games for its 2 remaining members and had to lay lyrics to reject this naked risk competition. The Pac-12 wrote in its filing, but does not make the poaching penalty any less legal, and the Pac-12 is asking the court to declare this provision invalid and unforeseeable. Give me 1 second, folks. As CBS also noted, the Poaching penalty is scheduled to run at least August 1st, 2027. The timing is unusual as the Mountain West television contracts are scheduled to expire in 2026. Additionally, the Pac-12 is required to add schools to reach the minimum 8 participants to be recognized as FBS conference by 2026. With the 5 Mountain West editions, the league is at 7. The Mountain West is also at 7 schools after the moves. While the lawsuit is spurred by significant monetary responsibilities, the strategy is bigger than a payout. The next round of rearrangement hinges on UNLV's decision to either stay in the Mountain West or jump to the Pac-12. Simply put, the Rebels might want to be on the side that is suing rather than being sued. UNLV previously planned to commit the Mountain West, but after Utah State's departure brought the league down to 7 continuing members, all options are back on the table. Both leagues need UNLV to reach the NCAA minimum of 8 teams. I don't see why UNLV will stay in the Mountain West now, sports law attorney Nate Winter told CBS Sports. UNLV is trying to determine its best course of action after being a Mountain West member since 1999. The MWC was formed that year after the breakup of the 60-team Western Conference Athletic Conference. The Pac-12 will owe UNLV $12.5 million for being a 6th school poached from the MWC. Poaching fees based on the Pac-12 MWC agreement. First team, $10 million. Second team, $10.5 million. Third team, $11 million. Fourth team, $11.5 million. Fifth team, $12 million. Sixth team, $12.5 million. The Pac-12 signed this agreement in good faith, similar to Florida State and Clemson signing the ACC grant of rights twice before suing the conference. They're the Pac-12, basically claiming they had no choice. They were under duress. When Mayor said their best argument might be that it's unforeseeable penalty when you have great damages caused like that. It can be unreasonable or otherwise it's considered unforeseeable penalty. The deal the Pac-12 signed part is illegal. Winter added, that's an argument people make a lot. The remaining Pac-12 schools, Oregon State and Washington State, and the Mountain West entered a scheduled agreement before the 2024 season in order to help create a slate for the 2 stragglers. The other 10 legacy members of the Pac-12 immediately joined Power Conference leagues as part of the agreement. The Pac-12 schools paid the Mountain West for $14 million for 12 games. The agreement had a second-year option available, but both schools had to opt into the agreement. Immediately opt-in period passed without extension. According to the filing, the Mountain West demanded $30 million to extend the contract. The lawsuit alleges that Oregon State and Washington State essentially signed the agreement under duress despite believing the poaching fee was unforeseeable because it had little time to put together its full schedule. There is no legitimate justification for the poaching penalty, the complaint said. In fact, the NWC already seeks to impose tens of millions of dollars in exit fees on MWC schools that depart from the conference. To that extent, the NWC will suffer any harm from the departures of its member schools. These exit fees provide more than significant compensation to the NWC. Historically, in the rearrangement era, when exit fees contained by one party, the 2 sides settled for approximately 65%. This is believed to be the first time one FBS conference has sued another in rearrangement. There were threats of tortious interference when the Pac-12 and the SEC were going after Big 12 schools during the 2010 rearrangement era, but it never reached this point. So, folks, this is now war. This is now a war between the Pac-12 and the Mountain West. Now that the Pac-12 has sued the Mountain West, and now you have the commissioner of the Mountain West responding and overall pretty much denying what the Pac-12 says in the lawsuit. And in overall most, while the Pac-12 has 7 schools, if you go get in one more, it will be interesting how this all plays out. Now that the Pac-12 has filed this lawsuit against the Mountain West, and or folks, this war between the two conferences, the Pac-12 and the Mountain West, will be ugly. I mean uglier, because this will be nasty in court, and now the judge will have to determine who's does the judge side and who wins in all of it. So overall, those are my thoughts. Alright, everyone, treat each other with respect and stay on trouble and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So right here. Alright, goodbye everyone.